coming to you live. On this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along. Side Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. You can feel the energy here in Barclays Center. The Nets looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
You're right. They're the better team. I mean, they expect to win this matchup. We'll see if they can take care of business tonight.
Pass to LeVert. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And it's the magic after the miss from Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Coming to the floor. Give it up for Team Height.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. 7-point differential. Thomas's shot is off. It's been a quick start for Orlando. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
Simmons on the wing. Swiped away. Fast break. Here come the Magic. The steal. And so just over a minute and a half played. Shot to stop the run. And oh, he jams it right over Jarrett Allen. Wow!
You really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Screen by Allen. 4 on the clock. Here's McCollum. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here's Thomas. Simmons left side. And the layup falls. Simmons got his second bucket tonight.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock. Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Now here's Simmons. Outside for Thomas. Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Pass to Finney-Smith. Good on the triple.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And it's Williamson missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And Simmons slams it in.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
Here's McCollum. Sinks that one from the post. McCollum's got his third bucket of the night. That's trailed by 3. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Bucket is good. Simmons got 8 points.
Well, I think he's the ultimate point forward. Simmons has the skills of a point guard, the size of a 4-man, and is terrific off the bounce.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Simmons can't get it to go. It's McCollum on the wing. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Timeout, timeout.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Here we go, fans. Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for Team Hype.
quickly making some changes. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Nets. They trail by 7. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
And he can't get the first one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line. Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin, and plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or want it to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
Here's Schroeder. Magic knocking down the tray. Here's Coney. And the Nets miss again.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And he's good on the 3-ball. McCollum's got 17 now.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Whitehead's shot is off, and it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Watford. Stolen by Jackson. Puts up a deep 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Orlando enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Yeah, you know Monk can shoot it, but it's really critical that he continue to develop as a passer, and nice to see him making a good pass like that.
Lets it go from deep. Whitehead's shot is off. And stolen by Bogdanovic. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jared Allen is earning his keep in the painted area. He said from a young age that was instilled in me. The footwork as a big, back to the basket. I'm trying to find it in the flow of the offense. I don't want to disrupt us to where I'm getting in people's way. I just want to find my spot. Kevin?
And he does it well. D.A., thank you. Knocked loose. He's with it. Now guarded by Monk. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. The Nets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That free throw, no good. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Pass to Bitadze. There's the pick. Down low. Kicks it out to Ellis. Clock at 4. Here's McCollum. Here's Bitadze. Ellis outside. Now Jackson. McCollum outside. Goes up again. Williams knocks it away. Nets trailed by 13. Here's Hayes. Count that one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And it's Orlando's ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the inside. Bogdanovich. Here's Whitehead. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Steps back. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Tice. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. No scoring in this one. Whitehead's shot is off.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
To the paint. McCollum outside. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And Tice throws it down.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And Hayes throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's McCollum. 17 points in the game. Pass to Bitadze. Launches it. Rebound by Williams.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
The Nets working the ball around now. For 3. They get it back. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on C.J. McCollum. For Brooklyn, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. So both teams changing it up here. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness... Oh, man!
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Nets trailed by 15. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over Williamson. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Thomas.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good bounce.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That one good for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now Claxton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Magic lead by 17. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Williamson, the screen. Inside. And finished off by Williamson.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Count that one. Finney-Smith's got 5.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Drives to the hoop. To the right side. Williamson with it. Now Thomas defending. Great D that time from Thomas. Beyond the arc. They get it back. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Jacks up a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Black. Makes it off the glass. Black's got his third basket of the night. Timeout called, the Nets.
Now on the way to the floor. Give it up for Team Hype.
So both teams making some changes here. And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Simmons. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You know, Ben Simmons, so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Up top, Simmons. He's got 12.
Time after time, it's Ben Simmons' time. The Australian looking fabulous tonight.
Pass to Bitadze. McCollum outside. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Got it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
You know, with his size and skill, Simmons is really good down low. I think he can score a bunch of points this way.
Here's McCollum. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
To the left wing. Back to Simmons. Here's the teardrop. And it's good on the way in. Simmons has got 10 points in the quarter.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, and you can definitely see a difference.
Puts the move on. The rebound by Bitadze.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
McCollum left side. And that one, good. McCollum's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Magic. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's McCollum. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And that's an intentional foul. Timeout called the Nets.
First team foul. Substitution on the court. Timeout Brooklyn. All right, fans. Who needs a t-shirt? Come on. Let me hear ya.
Schroeder looking over the floor. No good from outside. Orlando leading by 20. On the wing, Monk. It's Black in the corner. It's good from long range.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
Pass to Schroeder. Finney Smith with it. Shoots the three. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
It's picked off. Williams with a clean look. And the Nets miss again.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Allen's shot is off. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Monk. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
And that one misses. He's off on the second. And so Allen will bring it up now for Orlando. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. McCollum outside. Here's the floater. And that one drops. McCollum's got 28.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Here's Williams to the middle. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his first foul.
And it's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And if you're going to go cross court with the ball, you have to be sure the passing lane is open.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
The tray. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. McCollum's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Orlando. Thomas gets a wide-open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Orlando.
And here's McCollum for three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Magic.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Three-pointer. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his fifth basket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
For Orlando.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for C.J. McCollum.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And Orlando making a change here. From the wing. And he can't bank that one in. Brooklyn with the ball. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Finney-Smith. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And he commits the intention.